Hello and welcome to another video here at Movie Mash. And today we're going to talk about a new film called The Guilty. The Guilty is a new film starring Jake Gyllenhaal and it's directed by Antoine Fuqua. Now, he is previously known for directing films like Training Day and Equalizer. Now, this film, I hadn't heard about it. There's nothing about it. There's no buzz. I don't know. So it was brought to my attention. So I thought, all right, I'll give it a watch. And well, let me tell you, it's good. So what it's about is Jake Gyllenhaal. He's a police officer. He has been demoted temporarily because he's done something bad. It seems to be really bad, but we won't find out till the end, and I ain't gonna tell you. But while he's been demoted, he's answering the calls. Like the call center for the police emergency center, you could say, and it's basically someone rings up, speaking to a child, pretending to be speaking to a child, and before he hangs up, because he thinks it's someone messing around, he realizes that someone's trying to communicate to him and explain that they've been kidnapped by, I won't say who, and they have very limited of information to give him, and he takes it upon himself to try and find out like who and where this person is, which is a nightmare. And he only way he's able to talk to her is through yes and no answers because she doesn't want to give the kidnapper who or who she's and what she's doing and who she's talking to, as they think she's talking to a child. Um, Through the film, it's absolutely tense as hell. I mean, like, it's a simple enough story. It's a good story, and it's been done before in a film with Halle Berry called The Call. Now, just point out, this is a remake, which I just found out, of a European movie called The Guilty. I think it's called. I don't know much. I'm going to look it up myself after, and I'm going to watch it. That's how good this was. But I will say that through this film, it's very tense, and you're holding onto your chair. And as I said, it's a simple story, but it's Jake Gyllenhaal's performance. He brings it. I mean, it's the camera is on him. There's no scene in this film where the camera isn't on him, and he's basically working with just a phone, and your imagination is running wild with yourself. Like you're like you're picturing what's going on, and the film is making you picture this, and it's really really well done. I mean, we know he's a great director, and we know that Jake Gyllenhaal is a really good actor. I mean, like, he really is a good actor, and he did this solo by himself, and it's, well, you have to say, like, I mean, to make a film on your own, I mean, not on your own, but to make a film where you're the central focus, you're talking to a phone with not really interacting with any actual person, and everything through his face, the way he acts, his reactions, his up and down about it is projecting onto you. Now, I will say that he was Jake Gyllenhaal is quite unstable himself. He's quite manic at moments. He doesn't come across as a nice guy to his work colleagues. Whatever he's done, it's been quite bad, and we'll find out. You find out at the end what it's done, and again, I'm not going to say, but I'll go into positives. So as I'm hitting into positives, if I haven't been positive enough already about it, it's the acting is spot on by everyone. I found out towards the end, and it's not a spoiler, but there's a lot of other celebrities on this. Like, you have Ethan Hawke. Well, he's one of the people he's talking to on the phone at some point. I don't know, he's playing a sergeant or somebody, but I didn't know. You have Paul Dano, who will be the Riddler in the new Batman. He's one of the people, the voices he talks to. So it's a range of celebrities talking to on the phone, and they all do a good job, and they bring their game with their voices towards the character of Jake Gyllenhaal. Jake Gyllenhaal, again, as he's acting, he's acting very up and down manic, and he's just bringing everything that he's projecting everything he's saying into your imagination of what's going on this phone call, and it's the way he's acting and reacting to this. It's making you tense. I was actually hanging on to my chair while I was watching this, and that's all the good. That's all the positives. There's nothing bad about it, because when I go into negatives, I don't have any. I don't have any negatives. I mean, it ain't an award-winning movie. It isn't like, well, I don't know. Maybe his acting is good enough to be an award win. To be honest with you, his acting is really, really good on it. Like, it's good. So yeah, but as I say, it's a simple story. There's nothing negative about it. It's a good run-of-the-mill, enjoyable sit-down movie that it will be on Netflix on the 1st of October, and I highly, 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 highly recommend it. So I am going to give it 2 thumbs up, not 1. But 2. So, have you seen it? Have you heard about that? Because I want to know, has anyone heard about this movie? Because I've heard nothing. I want to even know, have you heard about the original version of it? Have you heard about that? Please let me know in the comments below, because I'm curious to know more about it, and I'm going to Google it all up after this. But for now, and until next time,